It's Bunny, and it's everybody's favorite day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? Today, courtesy of Swamp family member Heidi, who sent me this to my P.O. box, we are going to be testing out the Wonder Wax. This super amazing product is supposed to be a complete new, fabulous way to wax your legs or your underarms or your face. I've never been brave enough to wax anything in the past except for my legs. I will be the first person to admit that I've never really had a positive waxing experience in the past. I always think it is horribly painful and kind of gross. And I also don't like the preparatory nature of it. Like, you can't shave for usually at least a week before you can get waxed. And I just personally am a person, like, I cannot go more than like a day and a half between shaving. It's not that I grow like hair like a werewolf. It's just like I like the feeling of having nice, smooth legs. I did read the little instruction manual that comes with it because I wanted to make sure that it didn't have like a different preparatory time schedule. Like, maybe I could shave because it's that wonderful that it just rips out the hair follicles. I have no idea. But it did say in here that I was supposed to wait a week too, and boy, has it been difficult to not shave my legs for an entire week. I feel like a cricket, like a hairy-legged cricket. Cricket mating calls, you know? Crickets, like rubbing their cricket legs together, and that's how they make that chirping sound. You can quit going to school now because you have all the education you need. I did it because I love you guys, and y'all have been requesting me to do the Wonder Wax. So today, we will wonder together. We will stop wondering. We will know if it works or not. I don't know how this is gonna work out on my skin. It does say that you need to be really careful if you have really sensitive skin, which I do. That's why waxing has never really worked out for me in the past. It leaves me really patchy and not very smooth because I think some of my hairs are just so fine that just waxing doesn't work. I don't know, but this is supposed to be like totally new, more successful type of wax. So maybe it will work. I did not see anything in here that said it is not for use for people with fair hair, fair or fine hair. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I didn't see anything in here glaringly here or on the box that says, like, don't do it. In this package, you get this thing, which is the wax. And you are supposed to put this thing in your microwave for 3 minutes, and it's supposed to turn out to be the consistency of honey. You also get the sticks, which you get 3 large ones for large areas, like wigs, and then you get 3 small ones if you are brave enough to put wax on your face, which I am not. I love y'all, but I'm not smearing this on my face. Although I did have a nightmare the other day that I did test this on my eyebrow areas, and that was fun. You also get 2 of these finishing wipes, which this is water, benzalkonium chloride, and alcohol. So, alright. So what is supposed to make this so fantabulously different than any other waxing system is that you do not use this and then apply like the strip, which I guess is normally like some kind of flexible fabric-y type material, because, you know, normally in traditional waxing they put the wax on and then you lay the strip on your skin and then you rip the strip off. You don't do that with this. This somehow forms its own little thing. You just apply this purple stuff directly onto your skin and then peel the purple stuff off. You're supposed to do it at a rapid pace, it says, but you're not supposed to, like, rip it. Get ready to be disturbed. Are you disturbed for me? I am disturbed for me. Not only am I about to do this, but I have to go to jury duty in the morning, and my life has literally been like a panic for a month about jury duty because I have not social anxiety. I'm not afraid of people. I'm afraid of like things. I don't even know what you would call this. I'm afraid of like having to be at certain places at certain times. Like that's something that really spikes my anxiety. So I just, like I think I'm just gonna be like late there or something bad is gonna happen and then they're gonna arrest me. I'm gonna be in jail. It's gonna be really traumatic. Are you gonna bail me out if they arrest me for being late? That was a fun story. Look, she looks like she's having so much fun on the side of this box. Just do you trust somebody with wax on their face that looks that pleased about that? Because I don't. I'm gonna go put this in my microwave for 3 minutes. So go get a beverage. It's intermission.
It's intermission time! Intermission time! Go get your drinks and bags of popcorn!
Short status update. I actually messed up. You were only supposed to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and this stuff, do you hear that? It is not melted at all. Like I was able to mush it in a little bit over here, but it's not at all the consistency of honey. So I'm gonna go back and put it in for another couple minutes. It says you're supposed to try and reheat it in 30-second increments, but let's be honest here, 30 more seconds of this, like I can even like touch it everywhere. Like it's not even warm. So I'm gonna go try and reheat it some more so that we can actually get some Wonder Wax and not a Wonder Candle, which is, ooh, could I use this as a candle? All right, I'm back once again, and it is liquidy now, so I put it in there for another 3 minutes, and in some places it's still chunky. It's actually a little thin right now. You're supposed to let it sit out of the microwave for 1 minute before you apply it to your skin. I just did the stupidest thing though, because it was in the microwave and it still looked solid, and I just tipped it a little bit and I was like, I bet it's still solid, and I spilt Wonder Wax all in my microwave and all over my phalanges. So this stuff is definitely not idiot proof. So while we are waiting for it to cool, I am going to tell you the instructional process. It says that you are supposed to make sure that the area of your skin that you're going to be doing it on is, you know, free of products. It's not supposed to be wet. Like if you wax after you get out of the shower, you have to make sure that the area is completely clean and dry and that you're not wearing any lotions or products, yada yada. And you are supposed to spread the wax on your skin. It says at 1/8 of an inch of thickness, which their comparison was the thickness of a banana peel. That is Wonder Wax's system of measurement, is banana peels. Once you put the wax on your skin, you wait for 1 minute, and I guess they're saying you can wait a little bit over 1 minute, but not as long as 2 minutes. So I have my iPhone timer here so we know how long it's been on my skin. And then you're supposed to pull the skin taut so that it's not like all loose and jangly, and you peel it back, and they have a diagram here. You're kind of supposed to peel it back onto itself, it looks like, and not at like a 90-degree angle. You don't like rip it up and out. That's another reason why I'm horrified of waxing, because I do so hate ingrown hairs. I don't think anyone likes ingrown hairs. They say that if this doesn't work the first time that you do it, you can't like try it again immediately. You're supposed to wait at least 24 hours. They say that your skin is going to be red and irritated after you do this. Doesn't that just sound like a barrel of fun? So they kind of already precaution you to that. I am horrified. Also, it smells kind of like really weird bubble gum. That's like bubblegum that's been chewed for a really long time. That's the only way I can compare this. I think this is pretty much the consistency of honey now. So does anybody want to try this with me? I wish that this was like a giant sleepover party so that I don't have to do this alone. Look, I'll give you some of the Wonder Wax. Here, hold out your hand. Test it with me. I'm like stirring air bubbles into it. Great. Somebody say a prayer. I should maybe move the camera down. Just, is this better? Probably not for the lighting, but maybe for the leg view. This is so difficult. Excuse me, I didn't think this through. Okay. Yes? Alright, nope, alright. This is like going to the circus, isn't it? Just strange things everywhere. Okay, alright. I'm gonna apply it just like this, stirring the wax to make sure it's still the consistency of honey. Yep, alright, let's spread it on the thickness of a banana peel. I'm gonna try a small area where I am the most hairy. This does not feel good. Actually, at this point, it doesn't feel bad either. It just feels like something I'd rather not do. Ugh. Is that the thickness of a banana peel? I really don't know. All right, time to time it. I will also take some footage this angle on my iPhone of my hairy leg so that you can see the wax and my hairy leg real up close. I know that's what everyone wants to see. Ugh, it feels dry. Who's ready to watch me do this? Okay, you're supposed to start peeling up the end of it. I think I was supposed to like leave an end part done. This is painful already. Oh, I do not want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I was never the person that like ripped the Band-Aid. Didn't do it. Couldn't do it. Didn't want to do it. Okay. Ow. Oh, don't like it. Don't like it. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Oh, it did kind of work though. Ew! Do you guys want to see my hairy wax? I know you do, because we're friends like that. So you can see that it did surprisingly remove some of my hair. Do you see the little baby hair follicles on there? Do you see them? Do you see them? Because I see them. It's like petting my own disgusting furry leg. I can tell just on this piece of wax and also where I just waxed it that there's still a lot of hair that got left behind. Maybe it's because I did not peel it up fast enough. My leg is surprisingly not as red as I would have expected. They say even if it does cause redness that it will go down within an hour or so like normal waxing. They say that you can also use the technique of putting ice on the afflicted area. I'm gonna try another patch and I'm going to try and be a little bit braver and rip it off a little bit faster. I think that it's still pretty much the consistency of honey. So I'm going to do like this upper part so that I don't accidentally re-wax the same area twice like they blatantly told me not to do. So I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm realizing I just did this wrong both times because you're supposed to brush it on in the direction of the hair, and I've been putting the wax on against the direction of my hair like a total moron. So now I get to do a third test patch of this. Isn't that great? Let's wait for this to dry. Give me a minute. Literally, a minute. All right, I'll just go ahead and film while I rip this one off, because isn't that everyone's favorite part anyway? Pain and suffering? I don't know, it's just kind of like breaking apart though, which is kind of horrifying. Ow! I don't know why this isn't setting right this time. It's like only coming off in teeny tiny little shards, and it's not removing any hair either. This is actually a nightmare at this point. Ow, 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 ow! Ooh, this is not fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's like taffy at this point. Okay. So for some reason that didn't work out quite right. I still have a lot of disgusting little patches of residual wax. Also, for some reason, it's starting to get stuck all over my fingers and underneath my fingernails, which that's just a thrill a minute. So that really did not remove any hair. It just agitated my skin and I'm having to scrape it off. I'm gonna go try and reheat it again before I do the patch of putting it on in the right direction, because maybe it just did not peel off correctly because it wasn't warm enough. So I'm gonna go throw this in the microwave for 30 seconds and I'll be right back for the last testing. This time I'm going to not mess up, and I'm going to apply the wax in the direction of my hair growth only, which is how you're supposed to do it, and not go back and forth. So let me position my chair and get a brand new leg, because I think my other leg has had enough torture for the day. Can you guys see? Probably not. I wish I had a tilty tripod, but I don't. All right, so it looks like the consistency of honey. After doing this video, I will never want to eat honey again. And I'm not sure if this is going to make it more painful to take off or not. Wouldn't that be great? Good thing I got this coffee here to keep me going. I hope that this comes off in one piece like the first one did, and not in many tiny, painful, rippy chunks that are still adhered to my body. All right. It seems to at least be peeling up a little bit easier. Ugh. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Ah! I hate waxing. Okay, so this, you can see, hopefully, still did remove some hairs. I'm not sure if you can really see that or not. I hope my camera is focusing. I don't know why the first time I did this, I had like at least a little bit of success. Like this has far fewer hairs on it than the first time. I don't know. I feel like it's like ripping out 20 hairs. Once again, around the perimeter, it did leave the wax on my legs, and now I'm having to rip that off kind of piece by piece, which is a extremely uncomfortable process. Bottom line, I don't know if I'm just an incompetent waxer or if it's because my hair is so fair and fine. Maybe this kind of like traditional waxing is better for people with darker, coarser hair. In my opinion, I would not use this to replace like my current shaving routine. I just don't find shaving like that difficult or time consuming. It's not a big pain to me. It's just kind of like second nature. I get in the shower, I shave my legs. It's like a minute-long process maximum. I also kind of think that, like traditional waxing, this is pretty messy overall. As you guys can see, it kind of like drips around outside of the bucket as you try and scoop it up with this spatula thing. It's also kind of a pain because it seems to cool off pretty fast, and I think the cooler that it gets, the less successful it is, like the second time I put it on. I feel like you'd constantly be getting up and going and heating it for 30 seconds and then waiting for a minute just to get your entire leg area done. It hurts like a little bit less, but it's not like, I mean, it doesn't hurt at all to shave. So like, why would I choose any method that hurts when shaving is painless? Also, they're saying that you can't like remelt the wax that you already used, obviously, because that's disgusting. But you are supposed to be able to like use this for multiple treatments, what is left in this little container. But like, just as it is, I would not want to store this anywhere in my house. It would be totally dirty and disgusting, and they don't give you like a lid or anything. You just get the box. It doesn't seem very feasible that you'd want to keep this around your house and use it multiple times. It is $10. So, I don't know, maybe if you just wanted to do it once and then throw away the remainder. I don't know, I'm not that jazzed with this one, you guys. In my opinion, I don't really think it works that great, but thank you so much anyway, Heidi, because this video was fun to make, as always. I hope you guys still love this series, and if you do, give me a thumbs up so that I know you're not sick of it. Also, be sure and leave me a recommendation in the comments of what product you guys would like me to test out next. I've been looking everywhere, and I want to order and try that tat-over stuff that's supposed to conceal tattoos. I can't find it anywhere, so if you guys find it, can you link me to it on Facebook or something like that? Thank you guys so much for being here today and for watching, and I hope that this video was at least amusing. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!